Some cars are built to be fast. Some are built to be beautiful. And then there are Ferraris. Cars that go beyond performance numbers and become something emotional. For decades, Ferrari has built its reputation on excitement. The sound of the engine, the feeling of acceleration, the connection between driver and machine. Every Ferrari has always been designed to make people feel something the moment they see it or hear it, which is exactly why this car matters so much. Because for the first time in its history, Ferrari is preparing to enter a completely new chapter. This is the Ferrari Luce 2027, a rumoured name for Ferrari's first fully electric supercar, and one of the most anticipated performance cars currently in development. Now, before we go further, Ferrari has officially confirmed that its first fully electric vehicle is coming. However, the name Luce has not been officially confirmed by Ferrari and remains a popular rumoured name among enthusiasts and automotive media. But regardless of the final name, one thing is certain. Ferrari's first EV is real. And honestly, the pressure on this project is enormous. Because building an electric car that is fast is no longer difficult. Many companies already build EVs with incredible acceleration. But building an electric car that still feels like a Ferrari, that's the challenge. And that's exactly why the automotive world is paying close attention. Starting with the exterior design, Ferrari is expected to stay true to the company's traditional philosophy. Don't expect a boxy shape. Don't expect something that looks like a technology product on wheels. Expect a Ferrari, low, wide, aggressive, purposeful. The front end is expected to feature slim LED headlights integrated into sculpted bodywork. Large aerodynamic channels will likely direct airflow around the vehicle while improving cooling and high-speed stability. Even though electric vehicles require less cooling than traditional supercars, Ferrari understands that design plays a huge role in creating emotion. The car needs presence. It needs to look special from every angle. And honestly, Ferrari has always been one of the best manufacturers in the world when it comes to proportions. From the side profile, the Luce is expected to feature a low roofline, muscular rear haunches, large wheels, and a stance that immediately communicates performance. Flush door handles and active aerodynamic components may help improve efficiency while keeping the body clean and elegant. But unlike many EVs that focus entirely on minimalism, Ferrari will likely keep sharp character lines and dramatic surfaces throughout the design. Because people don't buy Ferraris for simplicity. They buy them because they make an impression. Around the rear, expect an equally dramatic design. Ultra-thin LED taillights, aggressive aerodynamic sculpting, a large rear diffuser, active aero elements. Every surface will likely serve both a visual and functional purpose. And honestly, even standing still, the car should look fast. That's always been part of the Ferrari formula. Now let's move inside, because this is where things become really interesting. Modern EV interiors often focus heavily on screens and technology, but Ferrari cannot afford to create a cabin that feels cold or disconnected. The interior needs to feel like a Ferrari the second you sit down. Expect a driver-focused cockpit with premium materials throughout. Leather, carbon fibre, Alcantara, metal controls, performance displays. Every surface should feel purposeful. The dashboard will likely wrap around the driver, creating a cockpit environment rather than a traditional luxury car layout. The steering wheel is expected to remain one of the most important parts of the cabin. Modern Ferraris already place many vehicle controls directly on the steering wheel, allowing drivers to adjust performance settings without taking their hands away from the driving position. That philosophy will likely continue here. Large digital displays are expected to handle navigation, battery information, driving telemetry, vehicle settings, and media controls. But Ferrari understands that technology should support the driving experience rather than dominate it. And honestly, that's one of the biggest differences between Ferrari and many technology-focused EV brands. Ferrari starts with emotion. Technology comes second. The seating position is expected to remain low and sporty, helping the driver feel connected to the chassis and the road. Supportive performance seats should provide comfort during long journeys, while also keeping occupants secure during spirited driving. And honestly, that's exactly what buyers will expect. Because even though this is Ferrari's first EV, nobody wants it to feel like a normal electric car. Now let's talk about performance, because this is where expectations become incredibly high. Ferrari has already shown through hybrid models like the SF90 that electrification can deliver extraordinary performance. But a fully electric Ferrari opens the door to an entirely different level of capability. Reports suggest the vehicle could use multiple electric motors working together through an advanced all-wheel drive system. Power output is expected to be massive. Acceleration will almost certainly be supercar quick. But Ferrari knows something important. Straight line speed is no longer enough. Many electric vehicles can already accelerate quickly. The real challenge is creating a car that feels exciting after the initial acceleration. That's where Ferrari must succeed. The steering needs to feel precise. The brakes need to inspire confidence. The chassis needs to communicate with the driver. The car needs personality. And honestly, that's what separates great performance cars from merely fast ones. Now imagine driving the Ferrari Luce on an empty mountain road. The road twists through the landscape. The steering feels immediate. The car responds instantly to every input. You press the accelerator exiting a corner. The electric motors deliver power immediately. No delay, no hesitation, just seamless acceleration. The car remains stable, balanced, controlled. That's the type of experience Ferrari will be chasing. Now let's talk about handling, because handling has always been one of Ferrari's greatest strengths. Electric vehicles naturally carry additional weight because of their batteries, but Ferrari is expected to use advanced lightweight materials, active suspension systems, and sophisticated chassis technology to minimize those disadvantages. The battery pack will likely sit low within the structure of the car, helping create an extremely low center of gravity. That should improve stability and coring performance significantly. And honestly, if Ferrari gets the chassis tuning right, this could become one of the most engaging electric performance cars ever created. Now let's discuss sound, because this is probably the biggest concern among Ferrari enthusiasts. Ferrari engines have always produced some of the most memorable sounds in automotive history. For many people, the sound is part of the Ferrari experience itself. Without that sound, some worry an electric Ferrari might lose part of its identity. But honestly, Ferrari understands this challenge better than anyone. That's why the company is expected to develop unique acoustic solutions and emotional feedback systems specifically for its EVs. The goal won't be to imitate a gasoline engine. The goal will be to create a new experience, a new type of Ferrari emotion, And honestly, that's probably the smartest approach. The future doesn't need to copy the past. It simply needs to remain exciting. Now let's talk about battery technology and charging. Ferrari is expected to focus heavily on thermal management and performance consistency, because Ferrari owners expect maximum performance whenever they drive the car, not just during one acceleration run. Advanced cooling systems will likely help maintain performance during repeated high-speed driving. Fast charging capability is also expected to be a major priority, helping reduce downtime during longer trips. And honestly, buyers in this segment expect both performance and convenience. Now let's discuss why this car matters so much. Because the Ferrari Luce 2027 represents far more than just another electric vehicle. It represents Ferrari entering a new era, a moment that could define the future of one of the most respected automotive brands in the world. And if Ferrari succeeds, this car could completely change how enthusiasts view electric performance cars. Not because it's electric, but because it still feels like a Ferrari. That's the key. Emotion, connection, excitement. Those qualities must remain. And honestly, if any company understands how to build emotional cars, it's Ferrari. The Ferrari Luce 2027 could prove that the future of performance doesn't have to be silent, cold, or disconnected. It can still be exciting. It can still be memorable. And it can still make people dream. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more upcoming supercars, future EVs, and next generation automotive content. This is the car era.